Zayn Malik, welcome to the show. Pleasure to be here. So you've officially left One Direction? Yes, I have. And why's that? Oh, the stress just got too much, Digger. And what stress would that be? The stress that came from being in the band, really? Which was? Very stressful. Yes, but how so? Very much so. Okay, what I'm asking is what specifically was the cause of your stress? Being in the band. Okay, well I understand that a certain amount of anxiety can be experienced as a result of international celebrity. Is that the stress that you're referring to? Oh, I think so. But isn't that something that you would have anticipated? Oh, I wasn't anticipating, Digger, I was stressing. Yeah, I know, I mean, didn't you expect that this might be part and parcel of being a world-famous pop star? It's not about parcels, Digger, it's about my health and well-being. Are you ill? No, you're just stressed. Yeah. Okay, about what though? About being in the band. Can you elaborate? On what? On what it was in particular that stressed you out. It was the band. Okay, we're in a loop, mate. Look, Digger, I just want to live like a normal 22-year-old. A normal 22-year-old doesn't have millions of adoring fans. Exactly. So how are you going to live like a normal 22-year-old? By quitting the band. Are you hoping the public might forget about you? Absolutely not. But won't you then still have the same arduous task of dealing with the horrendous pain and anguish that comes with something as torturous as fame and fortune? No, I've left One Direction. My only regret is letting down my fans. The Directioners. What's that? The fans. Oh, right, yeah. On that note, are you aware that a lot of your fans are claiming to be heartbroken, and some of them have reportedly taken to physically harming themselves? Yes, I am. How does that make you feel? Well, I've got my own stress to deal with right now, Digger. Yes, but the news of your departure from One Direction has created a disturbing trend online. Fans are posting pictures of their slashed arms. Doesn't that concern you? Oh, of course, Digger, but you have to understand the sort of stress I'm under right now. I can imagine you're under stress now, but what I fail to understand is where the stress came from before the hashtag suicide watch. I mean, people are hysterical. They're acting like you've died. Do you think that there might be a much bigger problem here? Nah, Digger, I'm still alive. I'm just a bit stressed. Alright, I'll put it this way. When Peter Gabriel left Genesis, there wasn't such a tumultuous public response, and the band did better with Phil Collins leading anyway. So, do you agree that this alarming outpour might be a sign of a more serious issue? Like what, Digger? I don't know, like maybe the culture of modern youth is changing as fast as the technology driving it, and the global connectivity at our fingertips might be contributing to a melodramatic epidemic. I'm sorry, I don't know what Genesis is, so... Okay, do you think you, a 22-year-old young adult, and all the young adults who look up to you might be scarily losing sight of what stress really is, or what it means to be truly distraught? I know stress, Digger, I deal with it every day. In what way? In the band. Similar to the searing agony experienced by a fan when their favourite band splits? That'd be pretty stressful. Bad enough to hurt yourself? Oh, I'm not going to hurt myself. So what is it about your fans that makes them so enamoured by you that they're driven to this sort of extremist idealism? The band is very talented. That must be stressful. Oh, that's why I left the band. So it has nothing to do with the fact that the fans seem to have an unreciprocated relationship with you beyond being simply consumers of your music that will live on long after you've left the group, even though in reality music is just a business, and the ever-growing cult-like misguided righteousness of these Directioners is just of no grave importance at this stage. Sorry, Digger, what'd you say? I said, so it has nothing to do with the fact that fans seem to have an unreciprocated relationship with you beyond being simply consumers of your music that will live on long after you've left the group, even though in reality music is just a business, and the ever-growing cult-like misguided righteousness of these Directioners is of no grave importance at this stage. My fans are important? You don't think that their grievance is a little misplaced in comparison to starving children of impoverished nations, or those suffering from the genocidal criminal movement in Nigeria? Yes. No. Yes. But the terrifying truth is that's what some of your fans are like. Therefore, you may never alleviate the angst of fame to live that ordinary life that you yearn for. Oh, you know, you could just say you don't want to be in the band anymore. I mean, a bit of stress is nothing to bloody whinge about.